Hello, BookTube. I'm back with the Future History Project, Isaac Asimov's Future History Project, and there's a few videos I'm behind here, and this is for The Currents of Space, which is chronologically the second Empire novel, even though it was the first one written, I believe. Yes, 1952. Now, it's... it's set in the early days of Trantor, and it's about a small planet for Florina. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Florina, yeah, and it's sort of it's the only planet in the galaxy that grows this sort of. It's almost like a cotton, I guess it is, but it's a very, very like desired and expensive material that's used for making clothing, and the sort of subject. It's a subject planet of Sark, who sort of treats the locals as sort of almost slaves, and it's an interesting story because it starts out with a character called Rick, Rik, who has lost his memory. He's basically a vegetable in a sense, but he is a scientist, or was a scientist, who sort of realized that there are these things, currents of space, which and there's movements of energy and matter that is going to eventually destroy that planet. But they don't want, like he was trying. They tried to sort of get the information from him, and it destroyed his mind. So it goes through him and another local woman who has taken care of him, and it is some of his memories are coming back, certain things are coming back, but he's being watched all the time. And it's sort of like he was there to warn the inhabitants, to say that you're going to have to leave, you're going to have to evacuate the planet. And it just goes, it shows a bit of the sort of government style, I guess, of Trantor, and little sort of their beginnings of basically galaxy-wide domination. As I say, it's the second chronologically in the Empire series, and it's not there. The writing's okay, but it's definitely not up to Asimov's par, I guess you would say. It's interesting for those reasons, and it's sort of, fits in a little bit because I think there are references to it later, or at least the clothing for this, because the monopoly has been broken for this, and it's a little bit, and I'm not going into too much detail here because I read it well before Christmas. I read it in December, so my memory is a bit shaky on it as well. But I wanted to do a video just to to keep this as part of the Future History Project and my videos. So a few spoilers, but not too much. It was an enjoyable read, better than some of the others that we've drudged through up to this point. But if it's Isaac Asimov, then there's going to be redeeming factors in it. That's the one thing. The next one, which I'll be doing, I've read this as well, is A Pebble in the Sky, which is the final Empire novel. So anyway, this is a very short video, and I do apologize for that, but at least it's a sort of a stand-in for a more detailed account of the book. Thank you, BookTube.